Your partner, the Fool, reversed. Your partner is currently in a state of uncertainty and perhaps emotional immaturity. The Fool reversed speaks of someone who may be acting impulsively or avoiding responsibility, even if they are doing so with a light-hearted or seemingly innocent demeanor. This doesn't make them a bad person, but it does suggest that they might be navigating this connection with fear disguised as freedom. They could be afraid of committing fully, or scared to look deeply into the emotional undercurrents of your bond. There's a resistance to stepping forward in a grounded, clear way. The reversed Fool often mirrors someone who is unanchored, possibly even naive, and unsure of how to emotionally support another person. If they've been giving mixed signals, pulling back just as things get serious or shifting gears when vulnerability arises, this card explains why. They may not have the emotional tools or the desire right now to explore the depths you're asking for. That doesn't mean they don't care. In fact, they likely feel a genuine connection. But they're struggling to take it seriously in a sustained way. They might fear losing their freedom, or they might carry unresolved wounds from the past that make them avoid feeling trapped. The problem is their avoidance doesn't just hurt them, it leaves you confused, craving more, wondering if you're imagining the disconnection. This person is on a soul journey of emotional awakening, but they are not quite there yet. And while that doesn't mean you have to walk away, it does mean you'll need to be honest with yourself about how much waiting you're willing to do. If you are always chasing while they are always running, the balance will never shift. They must want to meet you halfway on their own. Current situation: 4 of Cups upright. This card is the emotional plateau. The 4 of Cups often shows up when there's an air of stagnancy, a sense of emotional dissatisfaction or numbness that lingers under the surface. In your current relationship, it feels like the emotional climate is flat, perhaps even a little melancholic. One or both of you may be feeling like something is off but struggling to name exactly what that is. There could be a lack of communication or an emotional wall between you, causing feelings to sit in silence instead of being expressed. Offers of affection might be overlooked, or you may feel like no matter what you give, it isn't truly seen or reciprocated. This is a card that whispers of emotional disconnection. It's not explosive. It's quiet but heavy, the kind of stillness that feels loud in the background. You may be sitting with questions like, why do I feel unseen? Or why do I have to be the one trying so hard? And yet, the 4 of Cups also holds a gift. It asks you to awaken, to look around, to ask yourself honestly what you need, not just from them but from yourself. Are you suppressing your true emotions to avoid conflict? Are you accepting crumbs because you're afraid of being alone? This situation is a call to re-engage